today we're going to do the mixing lab. This is going to reinforce the concept that we learned earlier this week, talking about how to measure volume and mass in the chemistry classroom. So the mixing lab is attached beneath here if you want to take a look at it. Nothing really to print out this week if you don't want to. So what we're going to do is we have some materials. And as probably gone over in your pre-lab, we have a series of, 12 steps that need to be done extremely accurately in order for you to successfully complete this lab. So what we're going to do is we are going to see which of us can measure the most accurately and complete this task.
Someone's going to go 2-0 after today. I'll give you a hint. Their last name rhymes with Dilcher. I wonder who that is.
But you can't count to 12. How are you going to do 12 steps?
I don't need to count to 12, Terry. I have a calculator. Thank you so much. Game time, baby.
Fill each plastic cup with 50 milliliters of tap water. Oh, we forgot. Pilcher, will you go get us some tap water?
Oh, yeah, I'll get some beakers.
Thank you.
Such a good lab assistant.
I know.
Assistant.
Little does he know he's not going to win this one. The trick is to have all of your test tubes identical. This one's a little thinner, so we will just... He's not winning this one.
All right.
We're ready, Mr. Pilcher. Hurry up.
I'm sorry. Do we rush people who do you favors all the time?
Apparently we do around here.
Oh my gosh, I always filled them up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So we need to add to each cup 50 milliliters of tap water. Now, you're going to notice that we're using, if we need 50 milliliters of tap water, I'm going to use my 100 milliliter graduated cylinder. We also have pipettes, so we can get 50 milliliters into each of our 3 plastic cups.
Mm. Now, where should the meniscus go on these?
Oh, so the meniscus is the curve in the water when it's in a cylinder. Mr. Pilcher, where does it go?
The bottom of the meniscus is where you should be reading from. So if we're trying to get 50 milliliters, we want the bottom of that meniscus to be lying right on top of that 50 milliliters line.
Okay.
All right, step 3, you got to add 6 drops of red food coloring into cup number 1.
Why we don't ever have any red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's so low.
3, 4, 5, 6. I couldn't get the
Those
ball
were
out.
the worst drops.
Oh my.
And now.
2 drops of blue to cup number 2. That rhymes, Dr. Seuss.
Was that blue or green? I feel like somebody's
1,
messed with mine. 1,
2.
Cool.
And lastly, 2 drops of yellow to cup number 3.
All right. Next step.
Probably not.
Now we've got that. It looks like we're supposed to put 13 milliliters of our red solution into test tube A.
Which one of these would you use for 13 milliliters? This only goes to 10, but this goes to 100.
An Erlenmeyer flask?
What I would probably do is I'd fill this up to 10, and then I'd get 3 more right in the same one. Agreed?
Right.
Yes.
Agreed, yep. A lot closer to 10 milliliters than 100 in this big graduated cylinder.
Because which one of our graduated cylinders is more precise?
This one.
Yeah, let's use our more precise one if we can.
Perfect. As always, you want to make sure you're rinsing your graduated cylinder between measurements. All right. So step number 5, we're going to put 25 milliliters of yellow solution into test tube C. I'm probably going to use my 100 ml here just because it's closer to, we don't want to fill this up 2.5 times. So 100 ml, we need 25 milliliters of the yellow solution into test tube C.
Step number 6, put 17 milliliters of the blue solution in the test tube E. It's a judgment call. You could use the big guy. You could use the little guy. That's up to you. I'll probably go with the little one since I don't have to fill it up more than twice.
I'm gonna go little guy too.
Me too. Step number 7, transfer 5 milliliters of the solution in test tube C to test tube D.
Ooh, we got a test tube.
5 milliliters.
Test tube transfer. Are we done with the cups? Eight, you're going to transfer 6 milliliters of solution in test tube E to test tube D, mixed by gently flicking the test tube.
What's next, Mr. Pilcher?
What's next?
Step 9, transfer 9 milliliters of the solution in cup 2 to test tube F.
9 milliliters.
9 mils. All right. Next, step number 10. Transfer 2 mils of the solution in cup 1 to test tube F and mix.
2 mils.
2 mils of 1.
Step 11, transfer 2 milliliters of solution in test tube A to test tube B.
2 mils of A
Yeah.
to B.
Step number 12, transfer 9 milliliters of the solution in test tube C to test tube B and mix.
9 milliliters.
9 mils.
Niner.
Purdy.
All right. So that is all 12 steps. And now we will zoom in and we will take a look at the results. All right. The first result we're going to look at is Dr. Yates. Tell me what we're seeing here, Dr. Yates.
Oh, it looks pretty good to me. It looks like all my test tubes have about the same amount of liquid in them. And look at those pretty colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. That makes me think of something.
Just like a rainbow.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to go over to Mrs. Bay.
Dude, those are a little uneven.
That yellow one looks a little high, but still pretty darn good. We got the Roy G. Biv going good. Now let's go over here. Mr. Pilcher, what happened?
What? Hey! What the heck? Why is my yellow so high?
Because you don't know how to measure.
This is a different test tube!
What?
This is totally not the same one! Where's a good one? Where is a good one?
Look at my drawer.
Why is it in your drawer?
What?
Give me that.
So
How'd
you're
it get
not-
in there?
You're not a winner, Mr. Pilcher.
Cheaters never prosper.
Oh, okay. Tell me that about my penny. Oh,
Oh my
there's
goodness!
Ah.
It looks perfect. Wow, Mr.
There
Pilcher
you
did
go.
perfect work. That's never happened
When
before.
all else fails, fudge the data, huh, Mr. Pilcher?
What? This is legitimate.
Alrighty, folks. So once again, we have our resident expert here, Mr. Bracken. He's going to judge the quality of our mixing labs. And, you know, some of our labs may be judged poorly because they were made by poor chemists, and others may be successful and maybe continue a streak of success. Who knows? Let's find out.
Okay, well, let me come around to the front here. Very nice. I see we've got the whole rainbow. Now, I look at this and I see a little bit of a difference in levels here, indicating that somebody's skills are just not quite what we want. Let's take a look at the person in the middle, whoever that is. Holy stair steps. I don't know what happened here, and then did somebody drink the green Kool-Aid or what? This is embarrassing. Did you guys use graduated cylinders for this, Mr. Pilcher?
Well, yeah, we did. Maybe a student snuck in here or something?
I can't remember a time where I've ever seen such a huge gap like that.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for whoever that was.
I'm looking at them thinking, holy meniscus, what happened? I know, they were using a beaker to measure volume, I guess. Have you guys talked about that?
Yeah, that person probably just forgot about that.
You guys have done safety in glassware, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
embarrassing.
done.
Let's look at the one on the far right. Holy smoke-a-doodles. You can just almost walk across the horizontal line. I don't know whose this is, but that one is my number one choice. That is A+ work. I give this a B+. We're nearly there. This one, I'll see you back here next fall, and let's see if we can do a little bit better on our second time in chemistry. Okay?
Looks like Dr. Yates gets the W. Mr. Pilcher takes the B+, and I wish I could say it was surprising, but Ms. Bay finishes dead last again.
That's really disappointing. I would have expected a little bit better.
Yeah, at least she's on brand, I guess.
Tubes, check.
We
Home
have
field reservoir,
everything.
Check. That's right, because I
You can
got
be as
it.
prepared as you want, and you're still gonna lose.
No, 5.
It's
Oh,
a 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You told me no. That's for need skill.
I said scale.
I know, but I'm saying you don't need a scale. You need skill.
You need school.
You need-
This is terrible. All right, are we ready? All right.
Okay, that's the word you always use.
I know.
Okay.
I say okay all the time. I tried to not do it yesterday. I'm like, right.
Okay, so now we're gonna do this.
All right, here we go. All right. Okay.
Good morning, San Diego. Right?
No. Terry.
Okay.
You need to
I
say
think they know his
Dr.
name. They
Yates.
can read. Last I checked,
They can read.
my students can read.
All right, get your
A lot lower. I gotta adjust mine. okay.
He's taller than Belger. All right. I'm gonna do that again. Cut this one out.
Got the beakers.
Wait, I was gonna redo it. I didn't like what I said. So go back out there again.
Oh
for a
my
second.
god! All
Go
right.
back out there. No, just go over there real fast. Go over
You
there.
know what I love doing? Wasting people's time. That's what I love doing.
My bet this time.
I'm sorry that I'm accurate and careful and good at science. I apologize.
We'll see how good you are.
Yeah, we'll see. That's an awful lot of confidence, sir.
Heavy lies the crown, folks. Heavy lies the crown.
Shaken, not stirred, right?
Oh, you know it.
You got it. The name is Yates. Dr. Yates. To F.
See who's making so much fun of other people? He can't remember either.
At least I know how to count. I can still count. You don't want to assume your teachers can count, kids.
Oh, man.